What is up? I'm like so fucking tired. 2 days of going to uni and back. 2 days. Thing is, if I weren't worried about recording YouTube videos when I get home, I would be fine. Getting home at 5 and doing an hour of nothing, then eating dinner, then also eating dinner, watching shows, and after that, stream. But the thing is, I'm gone. Thing is, my shift, my my can't speak. My class goes for 3 hours, 11:30 to 2:30, right? But I have to leave the house at 9, 8, maybe a little bit after or a bit earlier. It's whether or not I want to walk to the station or not. Because if I can walk to the station within half an hour. Fair enough. But you know what's fucked? It takes me about if I do actually have to walk and I want to take a bus. So it's bus, then train for an hour, then wait for another train for about 10 minutes on that train, then on another bus for about a couple minutes. They're base utmost 2 hours travel time just to get there. Then same thing on the way home. I left basically at 2:10 sharp to try, no, not even 2:13 to try to run up to the bus stop to get on a bus at 2:17 because that's the one that was scheduled. However, one of my uni buses came up, so I was like, fuck yeah, let's go on that, because those ones you don't need to pay on. I don't think any uni students are required to pay buses anyway, regardless. It's part of the fees. Free buses when they're, you can show your student card and, you're fine on buses, but when it comes to trains, you need to do stuff. That's, bro, I cherish my Saturday night sleeps, bro. I can go to sleep at fucking 3 and feel fine when I wake up at 10. But when I went to sleep at 3 and woke up at 8 yesterday, I felt fucked. Not even an hour in my class yesterday, I was like, I can't stay awake. And the thing is, because I actually, instead of going home like I did yesterday, I went from the station to my mum's work. Because I've never been there, but it theoretically would be quicker to go to there than her drive home. Which would make sense, but then when you think about it, I got home at 4:30 regardless. But that's because the traffic was shit as. I passed out in the car for about 30 minutes. And, we left about maybe 3:40, give or take. Got home at 4:30. Fuck. 50 minutes to get from there to the home? Nah, it's shitty. But then if I do an Uber back and forth every fucking day, sure, it'd be technically, I don't know, to an extent it could be quicker, but then saying that it took an hour just to get from that place to my here, fuck. I can't get an Uber to fucking Footscray every day. I mean, I can say where I go to uni. I just can't say where I live. um, like it's fucking 2 hours away, bro. Yeah, like I can't do that. I mentioned driving as well. Like I can probably start like in the middle of the day, fine. But when it comes to technically, if it hits like if I can leave at 2, I can probably get home maybe at 3 if I'm lucky. If I could, well, I do. I mean, I know how to drive. I can drive. If I had to in some like situation, I can drive. Not all that good, but I'll probably figure out as we go. It's just, it's not that I'm afraid to drive. It's more so that I'm not comfortable. I'm not just comfortable doing it. Like, it's like how people aren't comfortable like talking to people they don't know. It's not they can't do it and they're afraid to do it. They just don't want to do it. Same with me with driving, but I want to get back into it because if I have my license, it's fine. It's there. It's valid for maybe 8 years. Then I have to do another test. Like it's, I think it's mandatory for elderly people to constantly do tests to see if they're not blind anymore. And I remember my grandpa. Story he says like the reason why he prefers driving at night is because he can use the lights to see. I'm like fuck, you're such a damn. You prefer? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a movie and 2. Look what we got today in the mail. Doctor Strange. I doubt it will work. This movie came out in 1978, starring Lucille Bluth. You know what the weird thing is? The iconic suit is the fake suit in the movie. Like, it's the one the bad guys give him. Really? Yeah, we already watched it, so I'm not really that excited to have it. I mean, I have it on DVD. Like, it's evidence that this movie exists. Doctor Strange in 1978. One of the first ever Marvel movies ever made as well. But here's what we watched last night. The return of Swamp Thing. Only 2 people reprise their roles. The dude who plays something, however his voice sounds different, and Lewis Jordan who played the main bad dude. But the weird thing, in the first Swamp Thing, he turns into this weird beast. In this one, there's only subtle references that he was a beast. So I'm like, how the fuck? How does it explain him turning back to human? And this like bad dude named Arcane. This is Arcane's stepdaughter. They fall in love. They have fantasy sex with each other. Like supposedly he can grow like a psychedelic, like a peyote type thing. It came off his crotch area. I'm like, is that his dick? Did he pull off his dick? It was like, it's fucking weird. Then the Arcane's lover looked familiar. Then I looked up. Oh shit, she played Ursa in Superman 1 and 2. I was like, fuck. Then there's these 2 kids throughout. One of those kids is a successful actor. You would have seen him in at least 1 show, because I've seen him in like 2. Fuck, that's him. Like there's this black kid and this white kid, a ginger kid. It's like the generic just friends at the beginning. Barely at the beginning, because there's this monster that's in the sewer. They find the house, and they open the door. But before the door, they went to the dude ran across the road because it's raining. It was raining, and he wanted to go in the house. And then we see them talk, And this voice, the Genghis voice is fucking amazing. It's like, I can't. It's like he sounds like Cartman. It's like, do you have the good stuff? Like it's like that. He said that. I'm like, is it referring to alcohol or something? Then he's like, because they're like 10 or something. And there's like a Pepsi Max, and a Coke. I'm like, is that the hard stuff they're talking about? But no, it was just a shit ton of porn mags. I think he could have saw some of the things and like, the fuck. And then they see Swamp Thing. Then like they're a recurring character. This movie had an end credit scene, and that was those two, because they wanted to take a photo of something because they wanted $10,000, and that was one of the subplots in the movie. Them taking a photo. They were going to, but then he heard a scream or something, ran off. But at the end of the movie, it was like, not only did they had to take the cap off, at the end credit scene is like, there was no film in it? You kidding me? And the thing is, that camera didn't need film. That was still an SD card camera. SD cards have been around for a fucking long time. Longer than USBs have. So I don't know why it was like, this camera doesn't have film? What, are you kidding me, bro? It was like a massive Nikon. Remember when PG was 15 years? Parental guidance for recommended viewers under 15. PG is just parental guidance, period. Like, this is like, I would probably rate this M, maybe. If they show tits in this one, definitely M. From Alan Moore, the co-creator of LXG, From Hell and Constantine comes The Return of Swamp Thing. They had an Arkham Asylum, so a Batman Easter egg at the beginning of the movie, and that's fucking sick. But was it like a comic strip? Like Arkham Asylum and the Swamp Thing. This movie's cheesy as fuck. It's like, I don't know if it's like a proper sequel or spiritual sequel, because like, Wes Craven isn't a part of this movie at all. He's the one who did the first one. The main actress is pretty, like, she's way more good looking than the main actress in the first movie, I'm sorry to say. The fuck? It's the exact same photo. The photo at the back of her smiling here is the same photo they draw for her there. It's the exact same one. Same angle and everything. That's fucking sick. Weird movie. It's like, I didn't know these Swamp Thing movies even fucking existed. And there's a cult following behind the other one. So I have to put Doctor Strange after Captain America. Fuck, this has been a lot of days. I mean, I watched the movie a day for the longest time, and then for some reason I just stopped. No, not for some reason. It's just like when it came to, it was already 2 to 3 a.m. and I haven't even done my workout yet. It's like, it's too late to watch a movie. But then one of those other times, like, I started some at 3:30. I think Morbius tainted this month. Bruh. Today, a month ago, what did we watch? Superman 4. It's been a month since like Superman? Fuck. Fuck. My god, my brain hurts thinking about a month? Christ. Okay, so I have to put Doctor Strange under Captain America. Too easy, so let me start you all up. I didn't even fucking put the disc in, bro. I'm such a bad streamer. Hey, you know what I read? They're releasing a Modern Warfare 2. Another Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, what the fuck? You already made another Modern Warfare. You can't giving that one a sequel. I think maybe people are saying that Modern Warfare was the last good COD game. People did enjoy Black Ops Cold War. I wanted to play that. Then they announced Vanguard, and I don't know as many people bought Vanguard. Because people only buy those games because if you own that game, if you own the new COD games, you get new like guns or weapons for Warzone. And people play the COD for Warzone because it's just a multiplayer game. It's like Blackout, like Black Ops 4. It's just but then Black Ops 4 died because there was no story. You just wanted the name Black Ops. I can understand why they wanted the name Black Ops. Black Ops is a fucking sick name. So they have 5 Black Ops games, and now they're gonna have fucking 5 Modern Warfare games. Jesus. My eyes are heavy. Like, you know the point when you drink coffee and you're like very tired and you're like having that weird shaking? That's what I'm feeling like right now. Because it's not that I've been awake for a while, it's that I didn't have any sleep last night, basically. I mean, I had more sleep last night than I did the night before. That's for fucking certain. So after Captain America... I don't know what movie we're watching tonight. I got no idea. I think it's Dark Knight. Maybe it is. I got no clue. I think it is. I mean, I probably need to look at my list properly. But otherwise, I think it is. Then we're moving on to what is it? We're moving on to fuck, why can't I speak? Then we're doing the DCEU. Then after DCEU, we're doing the X-Men. But maybe before the MCU, I'll do the movies that I'd like want to watch again that I haven't watched in a while. So like maybe like Transformers. Not Fast and Furious, because that'll fucking take a while. So Transformers, Pirates, actually do Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Maybe do Matrix, like all those movies before the MCU. Maybe. Because like MCU, meaning that I'm gonna be watching a shit ton of movies. Because MCU alone is like that's gonna take a month. A good month to get through. And if it started now, it'd be June by the time I get up to No Way Home. And it's not a bad thing. I think every single movie in the MCU in its own right is good. Like, the letdowns of it for me in the MCU are Iron Man 2, even though I liked it. It's just weaker compared to the other 2 movies for me. Thor the Dark World. And Captain Marvel and Iron Man 2, Thor the Dark World, Captain Marvel, and Eternals. But Eternals in its own right is good. The mass complaint people say about Eternals is that there's no bad guy. Well, why hasn't been any reference to Eternals prior? There's been unnatural things happening. What about things that happened in Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I mean, it's a valid point. Where the fuck were the Eternals in Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Where were the Eternals in Guardians 2? Oh shit. That's right. That's right. I remember in World of Guardians 1, when they're talking about the stones, and they have each stone had a master, like a celestial, and like the power stone. I, I remember. We're finally caught up on Moon Knight. Started Sunday, now on Wednesday, caught up. There's only one episode left. There's so much shit they need to do. Like, is it a Shutter Island? Is it all been fake in his head? Because we're so accustomed for it to be real because it's in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because if it's fake, we won't see Moon Knight ever again. But it has to be real. But, like, it has to be a ruse or something. Where they are, like, it's been, like, a while since he's been shot. Maybe it's been, like, 5 years since he's been shot or something like that when he wakes up. Like, I think that's the twist that's happening, because you can't just say, oh, it's all been fake. It's all been fake. So that's how he's immortal. Like, I get those like riffs in my head, but they're not riffs that is written before, and when I try to write them, it doesn't sound anything like it. Let's do it right now. I mean, if it's fucking sick, like we could do stuff. Nicholas, I want to do. I can't, like, it's not good. Like, what types of, it's like a D riff or what? Like, I don't fucking know. So much hair, bro. Yeah, I put out so much hair in uni today. I was trying to straighten my hair in class because I was fucking bored. Like, so much fucking hair fell out. 2 massive clumps. Well, it happened before, but not 2.
Lex Luthor's presidential ambitions received a major setback today as a bizarre vote-rigging master plan was uncovered thanks to the intervention of Batman and Superman. It seems that the secretive billionaire intended to secure his votes using mind-altering gas dispensed from a giant robot, a strategy which was specifically outlawed by local ordinance following last year's disastrous
Fuck. Look at here. Yeah, look this shit up, bro. This is fucking confusing. Ah, fuck, I missed it. How's she a lesbian if the universe is named Men? Well, that's a spoiler. I don't know if fucking America Chavez was from the multiverse.
Lex Luthor's presidential ambitions received a major setback today as a bizarre vote-rigging master plan was uncovered thanks to the intervention of Batman and Superman. It seems that the secretive billionaire intended to secure his votes using mind-altering gas dispensed from a giant robot. A strategy which was specifically outlawed by local ordinance following last year's disaster. Luthor's presidential ambitions received a major setback today as a bizarre vote-rigging master plan was uncovered thanks to the intervention of Batman and Superman. It seems that the secretive billionaire intended to secure his votes using mind-altering gas dispensed from a giant robot. A strategy which was specifically outlawed by local ordinance following
Now you take down this poster that's to the right, then start shooting. What the fuck it is? What? That was fucking annoying. Imagine if I was a child, like one of the mini kids, and the guards not telling me the place. That was fun. Even the guard online didn't even properly tell me. Oh, the first car? It's crazy that you needed to do one mini kit in order to start another one. Bum.
Further details are emerging of Lex Luthor's attempted election fraud, with confirmation that the mind-controlling gas used at his rallies was supplied and distributed by none other than the Joker. Gotham police denied that the giant white face, green hair, and broad grin of Luthor's robot accomplice should have alerted them sooner to the Joker's...
Flash. So I'm gonna get 3 for this one. Yeah. I don't know why Martian Manhunter is my go-to. I just like him. He's probably the most unique superhero there is. Like, he's legit an alien. No, he's not like Thor, who's a god who just happens is not on Earth, not from Earth.
Superman and Wonder Woman struggle to support the collapsing building. Batman and Robin battle bad guys high above the city. Lex Luthor's presidential bid dismissed. But first, the weather. Rainy.
Why do I think that there has been no famous Australian YouTubers? Bro, one of the most famous fucking like streamers in general and YouTubers in general is Australian. Look at bloody Laserbeam, bro. He's massive, he's Aussie. Look at Lachlan. Damn, they're getting 80. Fuck. It's crazy to think the High Times Drifter one is gonna be in my top videos. Yeah. It's gonna be right under Feast of Fire out of 500. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That'll be my 17th most viewed video. And it's crazy to think my most viewed videos are the reactions. It's weird to think that just a mix of modern videos in my most viewed videos. It's fucking crazy. Bleed Into Me didn't even hit 100. It's weird. My what the Demon Saying ones only has a couple hundred, but my basically all my In the Cold of Dragon ones besides Feast of Fire has basically 2,000 views. Every single one. Feast of Fire is at 530, 560. From Dawn to Decadence is 461, which is fair enough. No Way Back is Through is 884, but then here's the kickers. In the Cold of the Dragon, 1.5. So 1,500. Fall Into Your Hands, 1,600. There we boost up to The Phalanx, 2,400. The Crisis of Revolution, 2,500. The Shadow of the Abattoir, 2,700. Then, Like a Sword over Damocles, 2,800. Like, fuck. Imagine if I did them today, like if the album came out now, knowing how I can do reactions now. I'm a fucking gun, bro. That's sick. Yeah, ala ala. Ala 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 ala. Nico, Nico, nee. Brum, brum, bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, coffee too.